Good morning, everyone. Today is probably the most exciting day of the year for me anyway. It is Christmas install day, and I cannot tell you how much I'm kind of worried about today, because if you don't remember, we actually installed Christmas in September and then we took it down within 3 days because we actually have a really exciting editorial coming out. Basically, I have like an 8-page spread in Country Homes and Interiors magazine, and it was basically all about Christmas, all about where we live, and I was so honoured to be asked that I am just so excited for you to see this. But we shot that in September, and it's actually given me such a great opportunity to start thinking about Christmas a little bit earlier. So I feel a lot more prepared this year. I had my ribbon ordered, I had my table linens ordered, I had my themes already sort of planned in my head, and it felt really good. So this hasn't felt like a mad rush this year. But today is the big day, and it's worked out perfectly because you'll know in our house we do things a little bit untraditionally. Ali has never really been the type of person to get involved in the tree decorating process. He likes to come in and it all be done and set up. So today he's actually going to be coming home from a work trip to a fully Christmasified home. And I'm really excited for him to have that. I don't even think I'll be home when he gets home. So it should be a lovely surprise for him, and also a lovely, just cozy feeling of coming home after a hectic trip. He's literally gone to Italy for 24 hours. That is nuts. So it basically is going to be Christmas from now on. It is Christmas until Christmas Day as far as my content is concerned, and we have so many things that we're looking forward to this year in terms of things that we've booked and parties and things like that. So it's going to be a wonderful Christmas. I've never actually started Christmas videos in this way, and it's something that I think is super important to acknowledge, that like Christmas is only as good as you create it to be. I think when we're children, we're almost spoiled because we think that Christmas just happens. But what you don't realise is that if you've had lovely Christmases throughout your life, they are curated perfectly by your parents, and your parents go the extra mile to create that magic and feeling of Christmas. One thing I would say is that Ali's family has always been really, really good at that, and I ended up spending a lot of Christmases with them because they fully embraced Christmas. I think as we get older, we forget that someone had to create that magic for us, and I talk about this in my book Evergreen. I will link it down below, but you have to curate the feeling of Christmas. You have to lean into it, you have to prepare. It's like the other week when I was telling you about our roast and how so many factors had gone into making that Sunday so special, and yet we'd worked so hard for it, and then when you sit down and you enjoy it, you realise that the hard work of decorating a home so that it feels nice and cosy, creating playlists that you enjoy listening to, buying good food that feels almost indulgent to eat, all of those factors come together to create a perfect Sunday, and the same applies to Christmas. So what I would say is that maybe you'll want to like take out a pad and pen at this point and just think about all of the things that make Christmas feel like Christmas for you. And those are the things that you're going to hopefully do in the run up to Christmas in order to cultivate that feeling. I've got to be honest, it isn't foolproof, this plan. Sometimes it feels more Christmassy than others. But what I think is important is that if you know that you did the best that you could to create the best Christmas, you can't be mad at yourself for not trying, and you know that you can do those things to at least make the best of Christmas. I think there are a few Scrooges out there that maybe don't know this, but I think that Christmas is just as good as you create it, and that is why I go all out in my home, because no matter how I'm feeling, I want to ensure that the magic is always there. And that is what is going to be happening today. I am going to be sprinkling a bit of magic alongside my trusty sidekick Gemma from Hello Petal. She is here to help with all of the florals, all of the installs. She helps me every year. She is absolutely incredible, and what she's done is she's also puts together monthly kits that you can use in your home, and those kits are literally centered around what I'm talking about now. It is about having those touch points of curation in your life that make it feel special, whether that is a monthly pot of a floral that you like, that you just want to pop in your kitchen or in your bedroom or in your bathroom, that just brings a sense of nature, but also a sense of intention, that you have intentionally done something for you. That's what she's all about, and she's got these monthly kits, and now it's time for the Christmas one. So I'll let you know throughout the video all of the bits and pieces that you can shop and buy with Gemma, but also where her pots are, also her Instagram, all of those bits and pieces. So that if you want to pick any of these little Christmas touches up, even if that's all you're doing, you can do in the description box down below. I am very, very grateful to have Gemma helping me with these kinds of things, because creatively we both really align, and it's so wonderful to work with someone that I can go, oh, why don't we do this year? And she's like, yeah, totally. Or sometimes she's like, no, not at all. But she tells me straight, and I love that. But this year's theme is very much tartan, and I am so excited to start using all of the bits and pieces that I ordered from Loch Carron of Scotland. They're just sumptuous. I've got candles to light, I've got room sprays, I've got everything. So without further ado, let's head downstairs, let's see what's laid out in the hallway as normal, and let's get cracking on Christmas Install 2024. I can't believe I'm saying that, and it feels totally surreal. Where has this year gone? I'm so excited. Good evening. My goodness me, are these like dark evenings just creeping up on us. I feel like I've got like the whole day ahead of me, and then all of a sudden it's 3 o'clock and I'm like, is it getting dark? So I thought I would just slot this section in anywhere that I could, because we're scurrying around getting prepped for Christmas like there is no end. And I thought it would be so much better for me to put this in here, because I have so many things that I think you're going to love, and they're going to make such great maybe stocking fillers or little gifts here and there for people, or like advent gifts. I honestly have curated my most favourite like Amazon knickknacks collection right next to me at the moment, but I also wanted to let you know that the Amazon Black Friday deals are now live, and I've got my Amazon storefront. So if ever you see me wearing something that's from Amazon and you're like, oh, I want a link to that, and I haven't posted a link, always check my Amazon storefront, because we're curating lots of lists, lots of gift guides. We've got a gift guide for him, a gift guide for her. We've got lots of different options, and you can just scroll through and find them. But I picked some of my favourite items that I love from Amazon, and I think they're going to rock your world. So I hope that you're able to pick up some good deals in the run up to Christmas as part of Amazon's Black Friday deals. But first of all, I wanted to start off with my outfit, because I think you would have seen me wearing this so much. But these are a pair, I think they're wool and cashmere. I don't think they are actually like full cashmere. They're not like lily silk prices, but they are probably, in terms of like when I've had cream cashmere joggers previously, they've been a bit see-through. These are not see-through, and I think price point wise they're really good. Yeah, so these are like £86. I actually got them in the fawn colour and the ivory. Let me just show you them. Sorry, there's boxes everywhere at the moment, but I want you to be able to see them on. They're sort of a bit shorter, so they're really good for not dragging on the ground. And the cut of them is really lovely, super comfortable. I have worn them non-stop, okay, non-stop. This is my idea of a like tracksuit bottom. This is, I don't do like jersey tracksuit bottoms, I do these. And for £86, some of those bougie, what are they called? Like what are the bougie tracksuit brands? I don't even know. They cost more than that. So anyway, I wanted to show you about those. They come in this colour as well. So this is the sort of fawn colour. Another great purchase, something just cozy for the midwinter season. I thought these were a great one to mention in my little haul. I could not do this haul without giving this another mention. Imagine getting this under the tree. This is like the perfect midwinter jumper. It's like a squirrel fair isle, and it brings me so much joy. I honestly love this so much. Such a cute gift. Imagine this with a bow on under the tree. It's all in my cashmere guide as well, which is on my Amazon storefront. Now, these might seem a bit generic, but socks are a big thing at Christmas time. And if there is one pair of socks that I can vouch for, it is these. I get these in bulk on Amazon. So these are a wool blend, like a cashmere wool blend, I think. And I don't know if you've ever owned a pair of pure cashmere socks, but if you wear them and walk around in them, they will get holes. These ones come with the warmth of cashmere and the coziness, but you can wear them in your boots, you can wear them walking around your house. These are so easy to slip on and off as well, so they're super cozy, not tight on your feet. I love the colour of them as well, super classic. I always like to give these a nod, so I'm going to link those down below as well. And I feel like this one has probably been one of the triumphs of my Amazon career. This scarf went nuts. It sold out, it's back in stock. So this was basically like my Hermes inspired scarf. Now, where I get this, it is, they do have like actual, I think, like, not copies, but like ones that have H's on them. I personally wouldn't purchase something like that. I think I've got to be like fair to the brands that I love. However, this is like an Hermes inspired scarf, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't have any of the branding on. It just had really beautiful like carriages, and it just, the colours, the tones, it's kind of got like a grey and a burgundy, and then this beautiful oatmeal. It just, oh, gets so many compliments. It is unreal. And so I feel like I have to give a nod to this one. They do have another colour in it as well, which I will link down below too. It's sort of more of an orangey. So again, a huge nod to obviously the Hermes orange. But for me, as long as it doesn't have like H's and things like that, and it's not like a sort of trying to be it, it's more like an inspired, I'm totally cool with that. So I'll link that down below. Then I have some, oh no, I can't leave this guy out. This went nuts as well. My little sausage dog bag charm. I get so many compliments on this bag charm. So basically, if you haven't seen the Hermes rodeo charm, I've never really liked them personally. I think it's just a personal preference thing. They look a little bit scary to me, like their tails stick up and it's just a bit intense. Don't ask me how I found this on Amazon. Honestly, the holes I fall down when I'm on Amazon is ridiculous, and this is one of those holes. I fell down it. I bought every single colour pretty much. I've got the chocolate, I've got the black, I've got the tan, I've even got the grey. Now they don't do a pieboard sadly, but the grey for me is what counts as sparkly. But I love them, and it just feels like it makes my bag a little bit more playful and a bit more me. So I love that. Loads of these in stock, so I'll link that down below. What a lovely little like Christmas gift as well, like just in a stocking or whatever. I thought it was so cute. The other bits and pieces that I have to show you are my phone cases. Yes, I have started buying matching phone cases to my outfits. So these are the first two colours that I have allowed myself to have. This is obviously a burgundy, and it goes so beautifully with my burgundy handbag. And then I've got this sort of milk chocolate brown, which feels nice and soft. I actually don't have a black one, but I should get a black one. But I just love the idea of changing my phone case to match my outfit. And these are super reliable. These silicone ones, they don't get battered. Like, I've tried leather ones. As much as I love the idea of a leather phone case, the reality is just within a matter of weeks, it looks rubbish. And so I'm just going for like colour and cohesion. And these are both from Amazon, so I'll link those down below. This is also a game changer in my handbag. So this is like a credit card sized phone charger, and I think this has one full charge for my phone in it. And I have one of these always charged in my handbag, and I cannot tell you how many times this has saved me, because I'm not one that really likes to shove a big battery pack in my bag. They weigh a ton. This could even go in your purse. It is such a good idea, and you've always got the lead attached. And what I love about this as well is I often have these little suction pads stuck to my phone, because when I'm out and about in London, I often like stick my phone to things and will do like an outfit or something like that. Although sometimes I find that this, if I get it a bit oily, it's not that great. There is also, I mean, this makes a really good stocking filler for people if they're like content creators, or if they've got their own brand and they're constantly filming things. Really helpful. These are so good for like sticking to windows and things like that. There is also this one, which if your phone isn't smashed on the back of it, like mine, it works really well. This one is more magnetized, so it is actually a bit sturdier, but because my phone is smashed, it doesn't actually work as well, which is a bit sad, but never mind. When I get a new phone, I'm sure it will work fine. But so this one magnetizes and sticks, and you can also stick this to like windows and things like that. So another great little stocking filler. These are all like little bits of usefulness that I use on a regular basis. And then my other most used content creator thing, I've got one other thing after this, but this is probably recently my most used. I can't tell you how many times I think, do you know how much easier it would be if they just made the phones with a flat bottom so that the phone stood up by itself? However, of course, they wouldn't do a clever thing like that at Apple. So I bought this. Now this is a little bit more expensive than like most things on Amazon, but this is a Peak Design tripod. I basically use this for filming my TikToks and things like that, even in my dressing room, because again, it magnetizes to your phone and it basically creates a little tripod for your phone, and you can use it both ways. You can use the phone landscape, you can use it portraits, however you want to do it. So personally, this has been such a great addition to like my content creator arsenal. And like I said, if you own a brand, I don't know, if you own a pet account, whatever it is so handy. When I got this out, Ali was like, that is so good. And then I also have a tripod that's like this big, and it's like an iPhone tripod, and I can't find it because I was using it to film all of the Christmassy bits in this, and now I can't find it. But it packs down so small, and I got it in white, and it's really lovely. It packs down so small that you can like throw it in your handbag, and it's one of those tripods that you can like use out and about if you want to get like an outfit of the day. It's really good for content creators as well. And then also, what you can't see is my light. So this light, I'm going to face it this way. This is the best light that I have found, especially for helping me at this time of year. Now, I've got a nephew who's got a little YouTube channel. He doesn't do the same stuff as me. He has a fishing channel, and he's super passionate. In fact, I should probably tell you about him. He's so good. He's really young. He started a YouTube channel, and he's the only person that has ever asked me for advice on starting a YouTube channel that has actually stuck at it. Like, he has just been so dedicated. So I'm thinking about building him like a little content creator kit. So getting him this tripod, getting him a light, maybe getting him one of these sticky things, just to like build him a bit of a kit that he can use, because he mostly films on his phone. He's such a Gen Z, but he mostly uses like these kinds of things on his phone. So I just think that that would be great. Anyway, I'll link everything down below. Let me know what you get in the Amazon Black Friday deals as well. And let me know what you think about all of the gift lists and bits and pieces like that that are on my Amazon storefront, because we really want to curate a space there that you find super helpful. So if there's any feedback, if there's anything you want to see more of, please let us know in the comments down below. And happy shopping on Black Friday. There are so many good things to get your hands on. I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, back into the video. This is always a sign that Gemma is in my house, because the hallway just becomes engulfed in greenery and beautifulness. There's Lumi modelling it for us, and the trees are up. We have the tree under the stairs in here. There's only 3 trees in the house this year, because obviously downstairs at the moment is a building site. And then in the living room, which I will open the curtains of, we have our big, chunky, lovely tree in here. And then modelled by Gemma, waiting patiently for me, we have the big dog, the big Christmas tree, which actually just went up today. We've got a Christmas playlist playing. I should have already lit my candles. We do have to pack down a little bit of autumn, but I left it up because obviously I had Lily here yesterday. But it's going to be so wonderful to just cleanse the space and give everything a good old Christmas refresh. Are you excited for Christmas, Porty? Are you how have you managed to end up with 3 girlfriends? Your daddy spoils you so much. Yes, Barky, you love biting her bottom and smelling it. Yes. Right, we are starting in the Christmas room, I would say. This room was just made for Christmas. And we're going to start by ribboning the new tartan onto the tree. And actually, Gemma has had a very good idea that perhaps we use both of the Gordon tartans. So see how the green and the modern tartan works together. And I actually think that's quite a good idea.
I think at first you might be thinking, I'm not sure. But once we get everything on after,
Yeah.
I think it will work really nicely.
Okay.
We'll give it a go.
Let's do this.
Okay, Portaline. Do you want me to start with one colour with the idea that if you change your mind... Was this the original? Was the muted one the original idea?
That's the one that Ali loves in here. So let's go with that first.
Yeah. Let's add that and do all that placement, and then we can add in the other one.
Yeah.
If we feel like we need more.
So you putting wire on it?
Yeah, at the top. Okay.
Yeah, do you want me to put wire on to some of them, or do you
Yeah, if you want to. So I literally just twisted it.
Okay. Yeah.
To create a line.
And we want to learn how you do this as well.
Why, so you can suck me off?
Yeah. No, so that I can
I'll do it next year.
So I can at least help.
I'm joking. Well, do you want to bring the stuff in?
What's that? Oh yeah.
Assuming we're not just ribboning.
No.
It's a minimalist Christmas.
Yeah. We also have these little scent sticks that we might as well just use for the sake of it.
What to make on the tree?
Yeah, they're like supposed to make it smell.
Like a tree, like a real tree.
Kind of. It's like a Christmassy scent.
I'm just going with a white company again, and then.
Have you smelled the Holland Cooper ones though?
No.
Oh, the Holland Cooper ones are lovely.
Are they? Okay.
The only thing is, you can't really see it that well.
No.
But I think the blue, when we put the other one on, we will. Here we go. Greenery. Off, porter. Off. Yeah, I think we've got a good amount, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Do you think we have enough?
I think we have enough without the other, but I don't know if you're going to think that the other makes it pop. So we'll just try it.
Yeah, I think try it. And I'll stop standing in front of your camera now.
Oh, jeez. I thought you meant to be, you know,
a professional.
a content creator.
A content creator. I really like it with the Gordon tartan.
Both?
Yeah, with both.
I agree.
Gemma?
Yeah?
What the is this? Please don't tell me this is your tripod.
I have a try.
I'm sorry, this is the worst. Talk about making a job that should be so easy. Look at this, you've got to bloody like jack it onto like a surface. What on earth is that?
Just because you're jealous.
Gemma,
You're just jealous of it.
that is horrendous. That is.
I've actually got red.
I can't believe that that's your.
It's from when I film all the filming I do.
All the
all
filming
the
you do.
content I do. It's for when I film making it.
It's when I film making. Water. I'm sorry, but is this not the most aesthetically pleasing Christmas decoration setup you've ever seen? I actually can't believe I've managed to achieve this over the years. Everything in a Fortnum's basket. I love this. But this is the tree. We've gone for full Gordon tartan, and we think that all of the tones really tie in, all of the little warm touches on the walls with the brass and the brass frames, and then we've got a little bit of linen in there, a bit of wool, tweed, all of the good stuff. And we've got beautiful baubles from West of the Moon, and then this is the Loch Carron tartan, little pops of antique brass. It's just glorious, absolutely glorious. And I think that Ali's really going to enjoy this. This gives me like gentleman's office, like Ralph Lauren style, I would say. It's so perfect. Now we're going to start on the garland, and we are going to try and get this off. I have no idea. Usually that's a blue job, but we're going to try. So, we're going to do it. And
We're both scared, aren't we?
Yeah.
I
reckon we can do it though.
I remember last time you just literally slipped it off. Oh, so wires. Yeah.
There we go.
You told us it was easy last time.
It's a pink job now.
Yeah.
For the garland over the fireplace, I really want to have some little spots within the garland that we can have these candelabras, because when the TV's not on and you've got candlesticks, I saw this at Highgrove, they had these big grand candlesticks in front of mirrors and it looked so pretty. I think I've got another one of these. If not, they're just from Amazon. They're such a great find because they look nice and antiquified, but you can add bows to them. I'm going to go see if I've got another one. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Do you want a bit hanging down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. It almost balances out
and
the garland. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I love that. Right. Do you want to tell me what we're doing?
Yeah, so this is, you're just kind of going to pop it in the direction, so in that direction.
So we're like going like this?
Literally just, yeah, kind of securing it into the garland. Oh,
yeah, really like this. Get some feathers in there, shall we?
Let's do that.
So what we've done is we've incorporated the candelabras, but it's so that we can take them out when we want to watch TV. I just think when you've got candles burning in front of the mirror, it looks so lovely. But we've got the usual bits and pieces in here that make up our garland, but we're doing things a little bit differently. So we're actually going to thread a little bit of the ribbon through. Because these ribbons are a bit shorter, we're going to just make it so that there's little peaks of the Gordon tartan thread through, and I actually think it gives it a different feel and allows the wildness of this one to take centre stage. The fragrance that I'm going to use for this room is actually not going to be the Christmas fragrance from Holland Cooper. I'm actually going to use the original one. This is their signature #1. This has a real like smoky, ambery fragrance to it, so I think it suits this room really nicely because this room mostly smells of wood smoke, which you can see there, and so I think this one will suit nicely with the colours in here as well. And then with the burgundy in the kitchen, I think we'll save Noel for in there. Right, we are now moving on to the kitchen tree, which has been successfully fluffed, and these are obviously the linens I've already shown you that are going to go in here. We're just deciding what we're going to do with the table. So I'm going to start clearing things. I'm going to start ribboning the tree, change up the artwork, declutter things. I always take refreshing for the season as an opportunity to declutter because you just get stuff everywhere. And I just don't know how it gets there. I mean, my husband doesn't. He's amazing at just not getting clutter places. But for me, it's one of those things that I really struggle with. So just getting rid of everything, having a cleanse, making sure all the knickknacks are put away. Perfect.
See how we get on.
It needs to go up. It needs to go up to the top.
The top is wrong anyway though, isn't it?
Yeah, it needs to be fluffed.
At the top.
Yeah, let me go get the steps. Now we're cooking with gas. Right, let's give this a fluff first, shall we?
Perfect.
Is that okay?
Yeah, nice. So that will go that side, and then we have one coming in between them.
Yeah, like on this
So
side?
it's slightly lower on
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all just doing it evenly, isn't it?
Yeah.
So with these, you were thinking,
I would say like,
because I just don't think these are long enough. I like it like that.
yeah, okay, actually. Or you could do like that, and then it's like onions.
You were being serious for a second.
No, I wasn't.
You were.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I love the tartan
Yeah,
table.
so lovely.
Oh, I think this is going to be the best one, yeah. Oh, I need my Highgrove one.
That's yes.
Look,
Okay.
the royal Christmas tree. I feel like they're from here.
Right. Is there any more that need to go on up top?
I personally think that these need to go on this tree because look at that with the tartan.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Just in case you didn't get that on camera then, that was Gemma saying that my baubles were rubbish, and then when I showed her said baubles in situ, she ate her words.
Humble pie.
Humble pie, because look at this. Does that not look absolutely glorious? Absolute perfection.
Comment no in the comments.
Comment all those in favour of Gemma, say aye. Do you know what I said to Gemma earlier? Because she said something to me, she said some savage comment and then she goes, no, I'm only joking. And I said, do you know what I'm actually more offended by? I'm more offended by the fact that you had to say, I'm only joking, that you thought that I would be offended. Yeah, or that I would be upset so that you had to say it. That's more offensive to me than the joke.
Cry yourself to sleep.
Which one?
That one in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
We've gone for a very, very festive tablescape of potted hellebores and ivy, and then some little bud vases with berries and skimmia, and I think it looks really, really lovely. And I absolutely love the Christmas tree and how it ties in with the tablescape detailing. The candles are not lit, but the tree is sparkling in the living room, and I love how the tablescape is looking. It feels really simple, but yet lots of detailed elements to see and look at. Love the candles. The steps are still out because we need to get Mr. Millen to put the star on the top of the tree. But I am absolutely in love with the living room. The tree feels really soft and integrated, like not too much done to it. And when the candles are lit on the fireplace, it is magical. The house smells of Holland Cooper Noel, which is a treat, a real treat. Isn't it? Isn't it? You think it's 6 o'clock and it's, oh, it is 6 o'clock actually, it is dinner time. But you might have to wait for Daddy to get home. The final tree is out here, and in all honesty, this is one of my favourites this year. The way the tartan matches the cushion is such a beautiful touch. And this is probably my favourite tree that's ever been here. Why are you so excited? What? Little bucking bronco. Oh. This is my favourite tree ever that has been here. I think this is the best this area has ever looked. It feels like it's part of the decor, but still very soft and rustic. We've got the pine cones, we've got lots of wooden, and we've got little acorns on here. I go as far, I feel like this is one of my favourite trees, I have to be honest. We've still got the label on the Fortnum's thing, but this one just illuminates under the, this just illuminates under the stairs like this, and it makes me very, very happy. And then the boys are the little presents under the tree. But I am actually getting ready to head out for drinks with Carrie. So I thought I'd show you my outfit. How is my outfit looking? That is the question. So I've actually gone for quite a simple outfit. We're going to Woven Mosaic. Oh, I almost forgot. Our gifts arrived from Chupi, which are our signet rings. So I shouldn't wear this one. I'll leave this one at home because we're going to unbox them together. But my outfit of the evening, these are probably my most complimented trousers of all time. These are from H&M, and I got them a number of years ago, and they are like the best fit of all time. They are so flattering on, and they just come up so nice and high-waisted. They are just perfect on the bottom and so comfortable. And then I've teamed it with my Lily silk roll neck, because I feel like this is a very elevated roll neck, so it works really nicely with these trousers. I'm going for like burgundy shoes and a burgundy bag, just so that it's not all black. But what do you think? I'm not sure. And then the coat, I could not resist the great coat from Holland Cooper. This really is, although I'm thinking maybe a burgundy coat would be better, but I just love the cut of this. Is so smart. You have to let me know. Anyway, my taxi's going to be here soon. I'm going to jump in pick up Carrie and head to Woven Mosaic.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Do you mind if we have some water in the back of your car?
That's fine.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Definitely water.
Cheers, bitch.
Cheers. So gorgeous and Christmassy in Woburn. Oh, I love it. We are at our favourite place, surrounded by beautiful artwork. Oh my goodness. And always the most exquisite pieces. Oh, it's Lumi. And we are in our little nook behind this bookcase here. My throne is ready. Johan is here. The legend himself. And are we going to do food? We are, aren't we? Perfect.
Waited a week for this. This arrived a week ago and I've been itching. My finger is empty. I'll act surprised.
Yeah. So basically,
For me.
so basically, I actually forgot these as well. I love that I stood in my kitchen and I said I must bring the rings, and then I tootled off out the door without the rings. So I got the taxi driver to turn around and take me back to get them. But I thought we could do an unboxing at Woven Mosaic because it is just the loveliest place as always. We've just ordered some bread and olives.
What bubbles? Are you doing bubbles?
I don't know, because honestly, they get me so drunk.
No, they don't. They get you happy.
Why don't you choose me a wine?
Because then I can't have bubbles.
Why can't you have bubbles?
Bottles only.
Carrie, you and I both know that you will do a bottle of bubbles.
Don't tell the world that. I am a very respectable drinker. I allow boundaries.
But also, I love the fact that obviously there was a lot of chat on my last video about headaches and what the cause of my headaches could be. And I just want you to know that anyone that suggested that alcohol intake was because of my headaches, I'm just not interested. I don't need that negativity in my life. Okay, it's not. And if it is, I will find the way to consume alcohol and not have headaches.
Have you told them that every January we hear about dry January?
I've heard about this thing.
We hear about this thing and we honestly don't understand the passive aggression needed in that calendar month.
I just don't know why you'd make a calendar month that's already quite difficult.
Green mindset.
Exactly, quite difficult.
Are you warm enough?
I'll always be warmer, John.
Well,
Shall I pop that on?
Yeah,
There we go.
If you
Thank
get a
you,
hot
John.
pot underneath the chair.
I love a hot pot. Thank you.
The way you tut at us like we're terrible.
Like, you're so not welcome.
We're the naughty ones. We walk in and we're like so loud. Everyone was being so quiet and dignified, and we walked in like, hello. But yeah, so I just don't know why you would make January, which is particularly difficult, more difficult than it needs to. All I have to look forward to is we both got the same size.
No, I'm asking why you bought them in postage boxes.
Because we can just put them in the bin here. We can do an unboxing, Carrie Grayson, a real-time unboxing. Wait, no, don't start without me.
Should we do this? Should we do synchronized? I think we need to make this a dance. Ready? So we're going to go from this side.
Why are you so mean?
Grab your top. Grab your top. Pulley lever thingy. Rip. No. Oh, I missed it.
No.
Oh, ah. So unexpected.
This has actually changed. This is different.
More like peachy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is, wow, this ribbon is something else.
Is that a gift within a gift within a gift within a
Within
gift
a
within a
It's
gift?
like pass the parcel,
Yeah.
and Liz is hoping
It's
that
like
you'll,
Russian dolls.
we can fob off the rubbish on you, which is really.
No, honey, it won't be the first time.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Have you decided on a drink?
No.
Well, I'm doing bubbles, but Liz is refusing to join me. You need to choose your bubbles. No, your.
I've-
Can you choose?
Wine.
Suggest me a wine.
On the bubbles, I've only got the Clicquot.
It'll have to be the bourbon, I think. Yes, please. And Liz will do. Well, this is tricky because there is a Provence rosé, and I know if you're drinking rosé, that's going to be the only one you want because you won't want the other two. So it's two.
The Provence is beautiful.
You haven't got a Sancerre though, have you? No, you haven't.
No.
But I'm asking if there's any white wine that you think I would like. Ooh.
This one I've ripped.
Or do you think, if you think I like
You might like the Albarino.
don't we usually have the Albarino?
It's the Albarino is really dry and crisp. It is delicious. I've got a bottle open. Would you like to try it? And there's one that is. The other one I think you may like is the Bacalao. It's from Puglia in Italy.
Ooh.
It is really, it's quite light, but it is really lovely. I'll bring you the little
Yeah,
sample.
I'd love to try both, thank you. Have you ever taken a ribbon off?
I have waited.
A week. You are not a child, Grayson. You can wait.
How long do I make my birthday last? I am a child.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, right. Ooh, that's actually really cool.
Synchronised.
Yeah, that's really
So now,
cool.
now she wants to synchronise. Yeah, that's lovely.
That's actually
Choopy,
that's actually very cool. I'm actually very Okay. We did get the same size, didn't we?
Yeah, we both got like.
So basically what these are, just to bring you up to speed, yeah, these are different boxes, but these are basically to commemorate our last trip to Ireland, because Choopy is all about like memories and celebrating
occasions.
Yeah, marking occasions.
So,
So basically these are the rings that are to commemorate our last trip to Ballyfin, and that is what Choopy is all about. It's all about like jewellery that marks moments and memories and special times, and so cheers to this. We did get the same size though, didn't we?
We got the same size, and also Choopy has messaged me, and she said that next time we go to Ireland, because she knows we're going to be going back more next year, she wants us to go in and she will engrave the undersides for us.
So we can put like Ballyfin.
We can put
2024.
I mean, we've gone for the smallest size ring.
No, you'll get Ballyfin on that. You will.
Yeah.
You will. Thank you.
you're interrupting.
No, no, not at all.
Never.
You're never interrupting.
We've
Oh,
got
yeah.
our matching signet rings to commemorate our trip to Ireland.
Beautiful.
Johan's like, love it.
Johan's like,
Drink your
most
wine.
girls just do a friendship bracelet. We're like signet ring.
Yeah.
It's got to be done.
I've had a boo-boo. So we were sat here having a lovely leisurely drink and unboxing our new Choopy signet rings. There you go. Matchy matchy. Can they see it? Yeah. And I've gone, oh, I should get a story of our little rings. So I've gone rooting through my bag and I've realised I've left my bloody phone in the taxi. Not only did I do that, but I also made him go back because I forgot the rings. You know how I said, I told, yeah, left my phone in the car. I hadn't even realised that I'd left it in the car. So he's coming back. Good karma. And can I just also make you acknowledge how chill I was about that. You've seen me lose my phone many times.
In fairness, I remember the last time I was with you when you thought you'd lost your phone. We are going back about 10 years, but it was the end of the night.
Absolutely. That was it. It was game over. And actually, Nathan had just put it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd lost my phone. So anyway, I was very chilled then. I was like, it's not the end of it. I actually need a new phone. So I was like, "Ow." Although it has got loads of sponsored content on it. So.
And all your nudes.
And yes, all my nudes. All my nudes that I'm always taking. and
Always
sending
taking nudes.
to my husband. I don't think I've sent my husband nudes in a very long time. But still, many nudes. Many nudes of my toes. But anyway,
Cheers to Only Feet.
Cheers to Only Trotters. But at least it's coming back. Okay, it's coming back.
Karma. Cheers.
And then that's the Shropshire Blue.
I love that one. That's the red blue, isn't it?
It is the Costello Creamy Blue that goes really well with honey, and the Red Fox.
You like that
I
one?
love the red fox.
So why don't you have a Red Fox? It's just break cheddar.
Okay, I'll have the red fox.
Would you like another piece of bread?
Well, I'll have.
There we go.
There we
Does
go.
that make you feel happy?
There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Do you like, say Birkin, say Birkin,
No, I'll eat.
Birkin. Oh, you're so sweet. Where are you going?
Jenny, who's that? It's Auntie Liz. Yes.
Yes. Little scruff.
And we've trained you well. When you chew rings, make sure the ring stays, but the stone comes out.
That's the South African jewellery approach. That's how you made your money, is it, Johan?
Oh, Jenny. What can you smell? Rosé? Rosé or champagne? What kind of girl are you?
Anything that's dropped on the floor.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Come on, Jenny.
Tiny.
We've got some lovely photographs of Jenny.
This is
Say
the thumbnail.
cheese.
This is the thumbnail.
And John looking absolutely like...
David, get out of my
Get
pub.
out.
Get out my pub.
Get out of my pub.
Jenny, stay here.
We love you, darlings.
You got Jenny?
We'll see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. Last night with Carrie was so much fun. We had the best time and it was quite a late night. But I am now up and I'm on for my 1 week appointment with my acupuncturist to basically check up on the results of my headache and my headaches, and also just sort of check in and plan things out. I am then going straight from acupuncture to the stables because Claudia and I are heading out on a hack today, or we might be in the school today, I'm not exactly sure. But regardless, I'm getting out and about and enjoying my Saturday, which is the best thing to do at the weekend. With all of your hobbies, it was so nice when I was talking to Lily when we did the filming the other day, and we were talking about our newfound like hobbies, and I just love it. This is the second or third time I'm riding this week. Gosh, I'm living the life of Riley. But I'm making up my own saying here: a weekend well spent brings a week of content. So, first stop, acupuncture. I've just finished up at acupuncture and I had gua sha on my back. I actually had it, we're basically working down my back now, but I also had it further onto my shoulder, and it feels as though an elastic band has been cut in my shoulder. It is so weird. My shoulder is usually held quite up, but it feels like someone's just come along and gone. My acupuncturist and I were actually discussing, because she saw when I posted the results of my gua sha, and she went and watched my video and she was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. She goes, and then I looked at the comments and she was like, that's such an interesting thing. And I think it's always important for me to stress more than anything that I am purely just sharing my life with you and sharing how I navigate life as best as I possibly can. And from my experience in the day-to-day ailments of like the body and the mind and the microbiome or whatever, all of those things, I have found benefit hugely from not taking the traditional medicine route in terms of just going to the doctor and getting a pill. I really enjoy finding the way to do it so that the problem is solved. I'm not just taking a pill to minimize the effects of something else. And it has served me well. So when I thought I was depressed or whatever, I chose to go and learn how to understand my mind and the limitations of my mind, the thoughts that were not my own, the thoughts that my brain would serve me. I chose to go and learn that, and it has exponentially changed my life. I now live what I would like to describe as a peaceful life. And the same is with regards to my health. Obviously, for more serious things, you know, things where you have no choice, as far as I'm concerned, as to whether you have medical intervention in that respect. I think that's a really different situation that I'm talking about. But I just always want to make it clear that I'm just sharing with you my experience and what I think works and what has worked for me, purely in the hope that if you're in the same spot that I was at, where I was like, I don't know where to turn. I've tried the drugs, they don't agree with me. Where do I go? And I've definitely had my eyes opened to things over the last few years that maybe I would not have considered previously. It really is just, you know, if you want to use traditional medicine, please do. Like I always say in the comments, and I feel like this is something that I really need to hammer home, that when I'm telling you something, I don't make the rules. Like, you are your own human being and you don't have to agree with me. The difference is that I will always enter into like a respectful debate with someone, but I don't really tend to do that over the internet. So if you don't agree and you say, oh, I don't agree with you, it's unlikely there's going to be any sort of resolution to our disagreement, because the reality is you can't have that kind of dialogue over the internet. So I do often say to people, like, that's absolutely fine if you don't agree. I don't make the rules. You've got to listen to your own body. Your own body is completely different to mine, and you've just got to do what works. And I think that's super important, because we're all just trying to navigate life and our bodies and everything to the best of our abilities. And I want you to do what works for you. If that is not what works for me, I'm okay with that. As long as it works for you, as long as you're happy, as long as you're healthy, I just don't mind. But my approach nowadays is very much looking for a way to actually solve the problem, not stick a bandage over it. And this, I haven't had to take any medication. I just have a little bit of like, I think it's like marble rubbed, which feels lovely. It doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. I've got no soreness. I just have it rubbed on the back of my neck or on the muscle, or whichever muscle it is. I just have it rubbed. And wherever there is needed to be a release within that muscle, it will show on the skin like a bit of a bruise, and it doesn't hurt. There's no discomfort. If anything, it is like exactly what it says. It's a release, and it feels amazing. And for me to have had the results that I've had with my headaches, I basically said to her, I was like, I feel like we need to do it again, because I could definitely feel that it had hugely impacted it, but there's still more in there. She was like, you are absolutely right. As she was scratching away at my back, she's like, there's still, it's nowhere near, I'll insert a picture of what she took a picture of. There's nowhere near what was there last week, but this is going to be something that we have to consciously and consistently treat. And it's meant I've had to put no like chemicals, toxins, or anything in my body. It's essentially like I've had a massage and it solved the problem. And there's a little bit of bruising afterwards, but it's not bruising that hurts. It doesn't bother me. Like, if it's solving the problem, I don't care how my body looks. I care how my body feels. And that for me is just a real special experience, to have my line of attack with this to actually work. But anyway, I'm about to go and do some riding in the school with Claudia, and I'm looking forward to it, especially after my amazing lesson last week. I'm like on cloud nine. I'm telling everyone that will listen, I'm like, I had the best lesson. She could tell that I had been practicing. She told me that I've got a really good seat, and that she actually said that I have a beautiful seat. But my focus now is to stop my legs from shooting forward, and to always have my cups of tea in my hand like this, rather, because I allow my hands to twist a lot. So that's what I'm working on today, perfecting. I think for me personally, I don't really have goals to compete or anything like that, but when I see someone look beautiful and fluid in the saddle, when they are like at one with their horse, that to me is the most beautiful thing in the world. And that's what I'm aiming for, just to be fully in rhythm and synergy with the horse that I'm riding. And that may not be every horse. I rode Paddy last time when I was having my lesson, and I think we're going to be riding Paddy a lot more, so I'm looking forward to that, which makes sense because obviously Carrie and I love Ireland, and Paddy, he's an Irish boy. Look how beautiful you look, Cloud. My goodness me, little bit grubby, but with your little backdrop there of all of the birch leaves. Oh, you look so beautiful, like a real life My Little Pony. Oh, so sorry, I've just literally stood right in front of the camera. I always do this. Hi, YouTube. Using the herringbone saddle pad from 16 Cypress. It is so pretty, and I've got the matching gloves as well. I would just like to go. I've got it now.
She's got it. Be conscious of your leg going forward. That's it.
Away, Cloud. I'm with these two in the field, and this one is having his meds. I did mention that Romeo has had a procedure, so he is currently resting, and he should be able to go on walking exercise soon. But he's got some tramadol in here at the moment, so I'm protecting his food from Cloud. You're doing great, sweetie! Okay, so Claudia's having a bit... No, don't you go over there! Claudia's having a bit of a moment. She's managed to electrify the...
The hay manger.
Oh, the hay manger. And she's basically...
The fence is electric and I've electrified the manger.
But she's repeating to herself, I love horses, I love horses, I love horses, in order to make her remember why she's doing this. We did it. You did it. I did nothing.
You did me on.
I did. Little Spicy Pants is having a roll. Just giant dogs. That is all you are, is a giant dog. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I also haven't shown you what I'm wearing today. It's probably pretty much the same as last time. Romeo, don't knock my... Don't knock the camera. I'm dicing with death here. No. Okay, outfit of the day is...
He just wants to be in it.
Yeah. I've got my mountain horse boots on, a little bit of Romeo snoot, Holland Cooper breeches, Holland Cooper like tonal gilet. I've got a knitted jumper and roll neck, and then I've got an Intimissimi base layer and another Holland Cooper like jacket over the top, and then the gloves that I used today are 16 Cypress. I didn't actually use them, but I've got them just in case.
And then the feed bucket.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The feed bucket from Red Gorilla.
The feed bucket is from Red Gorilla. Isn't that right?
Very good.
Very good. Well, I reckon all they're going to have heard is this chops. Bucky. Good boy, smart stuff. Good morning. You can hear the sounds of the shoot in the background, and we are out on a very lovely Sunday dog walk. And Porter and Barkley, or Porkley as we now call them, are in their Sunday best. So we have their equa fleeces on at the moment, and I'll show you them when we get back. But basically, we had these equa fleeces customised. So if you ever see equa fleece do this, we did it first. Actually, it was all Ali, but we did it so that their legs could come through the fleece a little bit better. And then we've got their new leather harnesses on. We actually, one of them was from the campaign that I did, and then I actually ordered Porter's one so that they both had matching, because I think with the chocolate tones of the equa fleece and the tan of the leather, and once that leather supples up a bit, I think that'll look really, really nice, and they're nice and secure. That's what I like about it. We're heading out on our dog walk and ready for a lovely Sunday. We are currently in mid-November, and just look at these views. I can't tell you how beautiful England is in the seasons. I know we're having a rare sunny and cloudy day, but my goodness me, when you have darkness for a good few weeks, it makes days like this even more special. Look at the teasels. Oh. I'm just slotting this in at the end of the video because I don't want you guys to miss out, especially if you're like putting up your trees this week or whatever. But I have put together a Christmas playlist. This is the first time I've ever done this, but once I'd experienced the magic of Shelby Taylor's like jazz playlist, I wanted to create my own, and something that would give you a real sense of like a traditional Christmas in the English countryside. So there's a lot of beautiful like choirs, there's a lot of the pieces of music from my favourite ballets, from my favourite films, all of the things like that, and it's really calming. I think that's the thing that I think is so lovely, when there's like, it can sometimes feel a bit hysterical around the Christmas time, and I just love calming classical pieces, scores, all of those kinds of things at this time of year, but they're really nostalgic and cozy. So I'll pop a link to the Spotify playlist down below so that if you've made it to the end of the video, there is a little treat in here for you.